Now it's time for school check-in. I like how that sounds. School check-in.
Check-in.
Viking fans love this part of the show, and we love you guys for supporting what we do and support our very own Pat P. And talking about support, man, y'all make sure y'all go get Pat P's jersey. It's out right now. I got mine in the background, hanging in the background. Y'all go get that Pat P number 7. That white one is smooth. That white boy. If y'all can come out of that all white top, white bottom, that might be real decent. All white socks showing no purple. I like that. But yeah, Pat P jersey is available now. Y'all make sure y'all go support my guy. And heck, man, he who knows, man. Y'all might get it signed one day. He might go ahead and sign that number 7 one day for you guys. It's out right now in stores. Make sure you go get his jersey. But before we get into the thick of things, you guys just had minicamp. We definitely want to talk about something that just happened. Vikings rookie defensive tackle Jalen Twyman is expected to make a full recovery after being shot 4 times. His agent, Drew Rosenhaus, informed Adam Schefter, and the Vikings have been informed as well. Twyman's gunshot wounds were described by Rosenhaus as superficial exit wounds. They were sustained inside a vehicle while he was visiting his aunt in Washington, D.C. The x-rays were all negative. He won't need any surgery. Twyman simply was just at the wrong place at the wrong time. And talking to him today, he's going to be okay. That's all that matters, Rosenhaus said via Adam Schefter. We're thankful he's okay. He will make a full recovery. Some devastating news, number one, to hear a player go through that. But the positive, it sounds like he will be okay and he will be able to continue his career on and off the football field. And, you know, the rookies were just with you guys last week. You know what I mean? And I know you don't necessarily you didn't get a chance to really know Jalen that much, but he's a part of the defense. And you said instantly when you saw his face, you knew exactly who it was. So clearly he did something to stick out to you. But what are your thoughts hearing this about one of your new teammates with the Vikings?
You know, devastating news, and you see, you know, anybody, you know, in the wrong place at the wrong time, you know, especially visiting a family member just to, you know, stop by, say hello, or whatever the case may have been. But you know, I haven't seen, like you said, I haven't seen much, you know, of him throughout many camps and OTAs. But I know exactly who he is. You know, it definitely, my heart go out to him and his family.
Yeah.
And hopefully he has a speedy recovery coming up here pretty soon.
No question. I hate that we had to start off our school check-in with a bit of some negative news, but happy and thankful, like you said, knowing that Jalen will make a full recovery. And you just got to be careful. You know, every day you wake up, understand it's a great day to be alive, because someone didn't get an opportunity to say that today. But in some positive news regarding the Minnesota Vikings, they just completed minicamp. Number one, the first positive to come from minicamp, no injuries. Everyone was doing what they're supposed to do. They got a chance to get on the grass, move around, make some plays, communicate, get off the grass, scot-free, no injuries. That's a plus. The second big-time plus, one of your big contributors on the defensive end, a guy that everyone was hoping to see show up at minicamp, Danielle Hunter. He was there. He agrees to restructure his deal. Having a guy like Hunter back in the lineup, Pat P, he's an LSU alum as well. You're older than him. You didn't get a chance to play with him at LSU, but seeing what he's been able to do in the National Football League, especially the last 2 seasons. He's a first-team All-Pro in 2019, second-team All-Pro in 2018. The last 2 seasons, he's combined for 29 sacks, the youngest player to ever reach 50 sacks. He's happy. He has new money. He's healthy, most importantly. How huge was it to see Danielle Hunter right back on the field with you guys last week during minicamp?
Man, it was great to see Danielle back, looking better than ever. You know, it's my first opportunity to seeing him, you know, not up in person. We played him a couple of times up until this point, preseason. I think we played him in 2018, if I'm not mistaken, and 19 preseason as well. But to see him up in person is definitely he looks like Javon cursed a little bit as far as his body stature, how cut up he is, and how freakish of an athlete that he is, and the body structure that he has is definitely a pleasure to be on his side now, watching him rush that passer, making my job a lot easier to defend passes. So, like you said, the minicamp OTAs, the energy's been great, the vibe's been great, continuity has been there. Now it's just going to be on us on staying healthy and going out there putting in the work.
And putting in the work, you guys made another addition to your defense. A few weeks ago, we talked about Breland being added to the secondary. You brought in another savvy vet, 2013 first-round draft pick, defensive rookie of the year, who previously played with the Vikings in 2018, Sheldon Richardson. He's now a part of the team as well. Just talk about what he brings to the table. Another experienced guy that has been known to be a difference maker at certain points in his career. You add him to the defensive front. What are your thoughts about that addition as well? Because like you said, when they put pressure on the quarterbacks, that make your job easy. Easier, to say the least. You know what I mean? Right. And when you're able to do that, that's when you get passes thrown directly at you. So hearing the news that you guys added Sheldon Richardson, what does that mean to you, Pat Pete?
Man, you know as well as anybody, Mac, in this league, you can't have enough corners and you can't have enough defensive line.
Agreed.
You have to have people that can cover receiving. You have to be able to have guys that's able to make the quarterback life a living hell. And I believe we have that chemistry. We have that formula per se. So, Sheldon, it was a great pickup for us. Add nothing but depth to this defensive line, stout line that we already have. And it's a edge and up the middle as well. So, the table is made for us. Now it's our turn to go out there and feast.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you this much. I'm looking at the defensive depth chart right now. You got Hunter, you got Michael Pierce, Dalvin, DJ, you got Nick, you got Eric Kendricks, Barr, Dantzler, Harrison Smith, Xavier Woods, Pat Peterson. Now listen, that's the starting lineup right there. You know what I mean? So, I mean, look, man, if you guys stay healthy, especially not knowing the status of the ultimate foe in your division in Aaron Rodgers, like not knowing the status, if he's going to go, to Hawaii forever, or if he's going to go host Jeopardy or whatever the case may be, that defense right there, what time I said it was, Pat P?
Ass cutting time.
No question. And then you got Sheldon Richardson on the 2 deep. I love Chazz Surratt coming out of North Carolina. How's he looking? He was an athletic. Remember, Chazz Surratt used to play quarterback turned linebacker at North Carolina. I think you guys selected Chazz Surratt in the 4th round. How have you seen anything from Chazz Surratt?
I feel like he's been having a great OTAs minicamp, like you alluded to. Very versatile, and a very athletic guy who's playing linebacker. So I think I'm looking forward to him having a big year for us this year.
Yeah, I mean, I love you guys. Also, you got Janoris Robinson, our friend of the show. He's part of the 2 deep as well. How has he been looking?
He's been looking real good. Been seeing him very intimately throughout practices. But like I said, we got a lot of guys that can get after the ball, and this team and the guys on this team seem very focused, very dialed in and honed in on their responsibility and making sure that they're not the weak link on this defense or on this team as a whole.
I love it. I mean, on paper, that defense look real good, and we know what your offense have. You know what I mean? We look at the stars on the offensive end. So this could be a special year for the Vikings. Let's throw that out in the universe and allow that to manifest and allow these guys to put in work. Because I am a Viking fan right now. So if the Vikings get to the Super Bowl, I don't have no hard feelings. I will be there in La La Land.
Yes, sir.
With my number 7, and make sure y'all go get that number 7.
I'm gonna get the white one for you.
Get that 7, get the white one. Y'all make sure y'all get the Vikings gear. It's gonna be a fun season. Y'all, and right now the train, they got room on the train. So when the train get to rolling, don't try to jump on in. It might be a little too late. It's gonna be a fun year.